Okay. So last class we discussed about how to what are the different activities like assign activity, message box, okay, and the differences. Update required 10.2. Data not required. So the different input and output activities. So input activities we can where we can give the input to the activity. Okay. So this is a sequence. See, first we have to one sequence. That sequence is one of the workflow type. See here, when you go to design, so this is the design panel. Under the design ribbon we have new. See, there are what are all the different types of workflows available. So this is also one of the very important interview question. The different types of workflows are sequence, flowchart, state machine, global handler, and in version 2021.10.0 we are using 2021.10.0. So in this workflow, there is one more workflow has been added called UI workflow. Okay. So whenever you are attending an interview, you tell that what is the latest version. So if you tell that latest version what you are using, so you have to tell what are the features are available in the new version as well as the old versions. Okay. So anyway, we will see later all these what is the difference between sequence, but they will ask you that only what are the different workflows are available. So we took one of the workflow called sequence, right? This is the sequence. This is also one of the activity. And so we have seen message box where to display the result to the user, end user. Okay. But this will not use in real time because see automation works in the sense there is no one will be there in the production mission where in the production bot is running. Okay, that is the automation. Otherwise, if somebody will be there to look into what all the how it is running, then there is no difference of human intervention. That means the manual process and with the automation, right? So in automation there will be see, it depends on the use case again. So use case to use case it may vary whether any support person will be available during the execution of the process or nobody is required. So for that, so no, we won't use this message, only for practice purpose we will use message box to display the output whether we are getting the correct output or not. And when it comes to write line, this is for this will not display any of the output to the user, rather it displays, it prints the output in output panel. Okay, so this is the output. So this output will display the output and the output panel. There we will get to know that what is the output of this the current activity. Okay, that is the different. And we have seen different functions like like no, this is the concatenation function plus. When I use plus is nothing but concatenating two string values. This is string. Whenever we are enclosing a particular text with double quotes, that is called string. So here I am using plus for concatenating two string values, two different string values, two or more, whatever it may be. Okay. Like no, see, when I use plus symbol, so we can add n number of strings to combine into one particular string. So, and we have seen like no different functions like to lower, convert into lower, or convert into upper. And if you want to search whether particular string is available in particular text, so we saw contains. Okay. And this is the message, right? So here, so we converted into message dot to lower dot equals of. Okay. So this is also one of the to check whether the particular string is contains or not. Okay. So otherwise, so I would like to know what is the length of my string or length of my text or paragraph. So we will use dot length is the function name. So these functions are very important when you are working on real time. Why? Because length is see how like now when in order to do some calculations, so always you have to find the length of the string, and like now for example you want to insert some of the text in middle of that, or for like now there will be number of calculations you need to perform when you are working on some use cases. So for that you have to find out a length, because it is a string, so we can tell it's a length. Okay. So different data types will have the different functions in order to find a length. So sometimes like now we will use, rather than length, we will use count. Check what is this count of. Okay. And we'll see the difference. So we did not get any difference. We get count also having the same output and length also having the same output. Okay. And then message, it's a string, right? What are all the functions are there? See, these are all the functions. Dot clone, okay, copy to, if you want to copy, okay, and ends with. For example, you want to check whether a string ends with, so what is the value here? Ends with my salary is. Ends with salary. So whenever you use a function ends with, so what we like now get, so we got true or false. So whether this particular string ends with salary or not. Ends with, so I try to use is, then see. This is also false. So see, like this you have to test ends with. So we are going to identify whether a particular string is ending with some particular what is the value. So at the same time we will have one more function called starts with. Okay, so I am going to give my name. So see, I give the exact value and check whether we get correct result or not. See, now it is we got true because it is starting with my name, right? My name is. So that is the reason we got message starts with. So we got the true. See, if I use Sudhakar, see, there are a lot of functions, but like now what are the functions we use in real time? Those functions only we will discuss. See, now we got the false. That means, so the message is starting with my name, not with the Sudhakar. That's the reason we got false. And message dot, see, there is one more important function, split of. So here when you go to like now our string, see here my name, there is a gap between there is a gap between there is a gap between the each and every word, right? So when you go with this, see, there is a gap, my, then followed by name, then followed by is, then Sudhakar. So like that there is a gap. So you want to split it using gap. Okay, split. So it should be double quotes, gap, right? So that's why I provided only one character gap. Then followed by we have to use C. Then close it. Okay. So C is mandatory whenever you are using split function. Split is for splitting the existing text or a string into array. Okay, the output of the split function is array. Okay, so now we will see. Okay, so we got is system.string because it will store the data in some other format. So for that we have to use again one more assign. Okay, so here I am using the output of message dot split of one character gap, right? That means, so and then C. See, if you did not provide C, so here I can able to see one error. What is it? So compiler error encountered processing an expression message dot split. Okay, when I use C, so I did not find any error message. So here it is str. So I don't have the variable, right? So I have to write a shortcut for Control K. This is for creating a variable. Control K is for, see, even in interview point of view they will ask, so what is the shortcut in order to create a variable? Control K is the shortcut. Okay, so here it is Control K string. So I am representing with str split. Okay, so what is the output of this? The out, by default, if you are like now creating a variable, that variable can be variable can be created with the default variable type as string. But whenever you are splitting, whenever you are using a function called split, so it will be stored in the form of array only. But like now, what is the output you are getting? This is a string, but you need to convert, right? So whenever you use a split means my name is, all these are into one different, like no, stored in one different variable. Like no, this is a combined string. Whenever you are splitting it, so you will get split it into words. My can be one word, name can be one word, is one word, like that. So for that we have to use an array. So for that, so just click on the variable type. So here we have an like no variable type called array of t. So what this t represents? So what is the kind of data we have? We are having like no string, right? Just go on, click on this string, just click OK. So that means that now, see, now the error gone. Okay, so how do you know that whether we have split the text, the given text into like now based on the space provided, and the result is see, this part is like not this part represents the output, and this part represents the value. Okay, so where we are going to store this? This is going to store in str split. Okay, so now how do you know that whether this has the data or not? So for that we will use, so for practice, for learning purpose, I told, right, we have to use always message box or write line. Okay. So now I am using str split dot length. Okay, so then we will get to know that, so how many words are like no, this has been split into by using space. So it is only 15 different words. So how do you know that for each and every word available in string split parameter or like no variable? So how to traverse that? See, the data is available now in array. So this represents array. Okay, so how do you represent an array? Array can be represented in this notation. Okay, array of. So these are all the normal objects, that means normal variable types, string, integer, boolean. But array is nothing but a collection of the same input data. See here, array of. So either we can represent a integer type of data or a boolean type of data or string. Okay, or it's a, so there is no other type, right? String, object, integer, boolean. So all the data can be represented in array, can be only one format of data, that means one variable type, that is string or integer or boolean or object. So we cannot store multiple type of data into an array. So even in interview point of view, they ask that, so what is the difference between array and a normal variable? So variable can have only one string, whatever it may be the length. Okay, so we can call it, say, that is string. So when you go for array, so it can have multiples. So here str split. So you will get a string only, you will not get entire data. So we need to know how to see. So we got system.string only, but we did not get. So how do you get it? So for that, the data is available in array. So for example, like now I don't know what is array. Go to Chrome. Because you are not from programming background, no. So array. So what is the language? Any language, the array is same. Array in C#. Okay. So the best this is also one of the very good site where you want to learn C# or you want to learn Python or you want to learn VB, okay, or Java, whatever it may be. So you will able to see all the different languages material, okay, languages material. So okay, and W3 schools also one of the site, and JavaTpoint.com is one of the. See, in order to know the basics, okay, I don't need to know much about in depth of the programming. I would like to know that what is an array, what is the basics. See, even in interview point of also they will ask that what the basics only. They will not ask much. So in order to know, so you must know about what is the array. See how they are representing, initializing an array. So new, okay. So array will be in the form of this. Okay. So of type int, marks new int of. Okay. So the length of the array is 5. So it can accommodate only 5 values inside an array. Okay. So here the size is double of size 10. So this represents size, and this represents what is the type of this data. Okay. So type is integer. So arrays can be represented in brackets, open and close brackets, then followed by name of the array. Okay. And then this is the way how we will initialize a value to a variable. Okay, new int of, and then followed by curly braces. So what is the number it might be? Okay, if it is the integer data. Okay, like this. So this is all about. And see, whenever you have your data in array, you want to take the data you want to fetch the data one by one from the array. How to get it? So for that we have to use. So there is one activity called for each. Okay. So for each activity available under control workflow. So there is another there is one more sub called control. So here it is for each. So when I want to use for each, I want to use for each here, right? Because here only we are splitting our main message into split. So the now the data will be available under this element. Sorry, this variable str split. So now I took for each activity, because the data is available in an array. So how do you fetch one by one value when the data is available in an array or list? So we have to use for each. Okay. So for each. So this is the syntax provided by the UiPath. So we don't need to worry about how the syntax should be. Okay, when it comes to programming language, see here for. So inside that we have to define what is that. So here they have defined, right, integer I comma j, so where I equal to 0, so I less than 10, so and then I plus plus. So if the length of the, see, if you know what is the length of the array, so then we can provide 10. We don't know what is the length, right? So for that we will use, so here it is like, no, while defining an array we have to tell what is the length. Okay, so whether it is a, so you see, this is a static, the length of the array can be provided as a static value, so we cannot change whenever we required. So again, if you want to change it, means you have to come to like, no, and then we have to change the value. So we cannot accommodate more than 10 values into an array, because the length of the array is fixed, it's a constant. That means we can tell it's a programming language, it's a static values. Come here. Okay, so for each, where the data is available, so first one is for each. So this is the basic syntax item, and then in. So where we have the data, we have the data in str split, right? So I provided it. So when I click on here, so we get normal properties of this. So when you come to the properties, so here what is the values, where the values are available. So values are available are in str split variable. Okay, and type argument we have to change, because what is the type of argument of this value? It is a string, right? So we have to go and select string. So now we were like, no, before that we have one exception, that means one error was there. So now whenever I change the type argument, see, it depends on our like, no, output value or input value what we are providing to the for each. So we have to change the type argument, whether it is a boolean or like, no, integer type or string or object or data table or whatever it may be. So we will see a lot of things in upcoming days. Split. So now see how the for each works means, see what are the value it is there, it will take the first item, first value in the array and put it into item, and so now the value available in item only. So I use write line, so I am going to write the output. So what is that like, no, where the value we have, the value will be available in an item. Okay, so now just save it and see how the output will be stored now. See how it is, this is the output. Correct. So entire, what are the string data we have, we split that string data into some space, one character space, and then we have, okay, so this is one of the how to traverse like, no, a string array or any array. So don't tell that like, no, it is a string array or like, no, integer array, whatever the array type it might be. So you have to use always plus. Okay, now uh, okay, so all the output we got. For example, now I don't want to split by using so here I use split. Okay, so I want to split by using equal symbol. See, here I use equal. So I want to use based on the colon. See, split then followed by one character. What is the splitting character you have to provide? Consider so this is my string. Okay, I'm just copying and pasting into so array can be see, string can be represented in double quotes, no? So I want to use dot. Okay, so that is my splitting character. So I will go here and use split. Then what is the character I selected? Dot. So now we will get only 3 values inside a array. See, okay. So go to the output. See, the first element is this is the value. An element is accessed by indexing the array name. Then this is the one, the second split, and the third one is, for example, okay. So when you consider this one, this is the input we provided, right? So what is the input? An element is accessed by indexing the array name dot. That is the full stop, right? That is the split character I provided. This is done by placing the index of the element within square brackets after the name of an array. So up to this is one of the sentence, and then for example, okay. So this is the third one. So it split it into 3 parts, and we are able to read all the values inside a paragraph or a text. This is how we will use split function. Okay, so now we'll see different function. So friends, I believe you are able to understand. See, this is the first class. Maybe the people who do not have programming experience, you just able to after this class, I would request you, please go through that video, then understand that what is the array, okay, what is the difference. See, some 15 or 20 15 years back, we do not have much visibility, scope to learn each and everything. Now because of the internet, because of the Google, so we were able to know each and everything, correct, right? Whatever the doubt you have, you just go and Google it, so you will get plenty of answers. So you can read all this, then we can judge this, oh, this is the way, this is the, see, in the beginning you have to work lot. See, if you work lot, then you will it will be very easy to grasp. Don't think that like no, it is not much difficult. Don't think that like no, it is very difficult to do. That like no, the main what is the like no is required is it should be your intention. Like no, you have to be eagerness to learn. Okay, the attitude. So you should have some courage to learn, enthusiasm to learn. Okay, so you want to be like no, I want to settle in software. Okay, I would like to get more salaries. Okay, I need to settle my like no job over here in a good way. So for that you have to put hard work. There is no other way. Even once you join the company, see, I will tell you some example. See, I'm not telling myself is a great, just telling like no, in order to boost you up. Like now, when I was joined in 2006 one company, so my salary was like no 18,000. So then I thought that it is like no, so I got like no, so 18,000 starting itself, so I'm a great, yeah, all these things. Then I did not like no, what is that? I did not satisfy what is the like no salary I'm getting. Even I don't know like no much visibility. Even I don't know like no much friends like not you know in order to know like no where we will get more elaborate or like no to know more things. Okay, about like no what are the new like no new technologies new, but like no see it's all depends on your concentration and like no your ability to learn. And then what happened like no I joined another company called CGA. So CGA like no my seniors was there like no where I studied my MCA, my seniors was there. So then those people are already working nearly 5 years. So I am like no joined like maybe 2 to 3 years, like because my seniors are nearly 2 years are like no seniors. Those are 2 years in my college. Like no, I was joined in a first batch, and they are about to finish their college. So like no, and then my one of my seniors still he is working in CGA. Nearly like no, this is 15th year I believe he is in CGA. But so when I was in CGI, I was there nearly 5 years. Then I search in Google, not in Google, YouTube. So what are the new technologies? So on .NET, because I was working on .NET nearly like no 5 years. So then I like no search in Google, YouTube. So then I got like no there are a lot of plenty of videos are available on YouTube. So like no MVC, okay. At that time I don't know anything. I don't know only .NET and ASP.NET, C# or ASP.NET and SQL Server. That's it. Even I don't know anything. And then I got to know there are a lot of like what is it? HTML. They are integrating with Web API, okay, and they are integrating with MVC and then Entity Framework. There are a lot of like no new features has been introduced. I don't know. See, up to 5 years I don't know what is what. 5 years like no I was enjoying what is that like now I go to office and come back. That's it. Okay, enjoying my life. I don't know like no to learn new things, like no to learn to explore more. Okay, but one day I found that like no in my team some juniors like no joined. So I asked that like, hey, what is your salary? They told, sir, 5 lakhs. Hey, what is this, man? So this is like no, this is not a bluffing. I'm not at all bluffing. It is a real story. So they told me 5 years my 5 lakhs is like no their salary. Hey, come on, yaar, what is this? I am having like no. At that time it was around some 7 years experience. Hey, having 7 years of experience, I am like no drawing only 7 lakhs. So you and me only 2 lakhs difference, yeah. So what is the difference? And I got frustrated. So I prepared what is that? MVC is the one of the new technology, like no in .NET framework. MVC, Web API, Entity Framework. So whatever it is there. So I download all the videos. Like no at that time, like no I have a PC at my home. I downloaded all the videos and I started. So I spent nearly 5 to 6 hours. Morning I'll wake up at 6 o'clock. My office would be at like no during the time 9 o'clock. So I like no I have to start here like no 8 o'clock. So it will take like no 30 to 45 minutes to reach office. Can 6 o'clock I have to come back. So if I start by 6 o'clock now, heavy traffic, it will take again like no 1 hour time. So then okay, once I come, I will come and I will open my like no system and see the videos, and then at the same time I downloaded all the .NET like no libraries. That means like no .NET software in a Google itself. Okay, and I started practicing. Maybe maximum like no 2 to 3 months I spent. So I then I decided I have to go out. So this is not my salary. So I'm having 7 years of experience. But like no, the people who are like no doesn't have any experience, they are drawing 5 lakhs. I'm still having like no 7 lakhs only my package. Then I started. Okay. So I work. That means I prepared like anything. Then I got a confidence. So when I attend interview, so I got 12 lakhs package. So in that, I'm having like no 7 years of experience. My package was 12 lakhs. Then I got like no very much satisfied. Okay, so this is a real story. Okay, and then my seniors were like no who I told, right. Those are my like no MCA seniors. Still they are in CCI. So their salary was, I thought that like no they are also drawing like no maybe 10 lakhs or 15 lakhs. They told that my salary is 8 lakhs only. They told. Then I got to know like no my frustration comes down. Okay, like no because I am better than those people, because those people are like no drawing some 8 lakhs, right. But like no even having like no, I'm having 7 years means they are having 9 years of experience, but they are drawing only some 8 or 9 lakhs only. They are not drawing much because from the beginning they are in the same company. At that time no there is no much hikes. Maybe like no they used to increase 5,000 or 2,000. Sometimes like no we well, like no we got 1,000 also per month increase. Like no increment. But they used to provide like no lot of benefits then. Benefits in the sense like no for every new year they used to give some new gifts. In CJ like no 1 year I got one cycle, and another year I got some other like no benefits. What is that? Some micro oven, or like no some of the household things, as well as some of like no gift boxes. Okay, but salary is the main concern, right. So then I started. So after that, after 3 years, again I look back. At the time like no I used to take interviews on .NET. Then I started. Okay, then I used to ask what is his like no your experience, and why how much you are expecting to the salary. Then I got to know that what is this here. Now I have around 10 years of experience. So after I work 3 years in the like no another company. Okay, what is this here? 10 lakhs, 10 years of experience, you are expending 20 lakhs. But my salary was at during that time 15 lakhs only. So why should I work again? Why should I work for like no low salary? Again I started. This is how you have to be. Like see, I'm not at all any what is that So this is only for motivation, because like no, you people are came from different background, right? You do not have what is it, programming experience, how to learn, where to learn. Even during that time I don't know, but like no, I came from like no village. Like no, in my village there is no candidate like no who are working and like no who are studied. Like no, in my village I am the first MCA candidate, and I am the first like no software job holder. Nobody else in my village during that time. So to whom I need to ask them in order to get something new? Nobody else. So Google is the our best friend. Whatever it may be, you just Google it. Okay, whatever you want to learn, you just Google it. The basics. Okay, you won't get any advanced features, or like no, you won't get any hands-on. That and like no, see, these are all the tools, right? Like no, these tools are introduced like no, comes in the market during 2017. At that time only, like no, I started my career. Like no, past 5 years I am working in RPA. So now I am into like no I am a like no architect come manager. So these are all the like no what is that motivations you have to take, and like no that's what. So whatever you don't know, so they are like no that's what like no my suggestion would be, in a day just go like no spend 10 minutes or half an hour and see that from the beginning. Like no, don't jump from the beginning to like no in the middle. What is an array? So because like now I'm teaching about arrays. What is an array? What is list? And don't go there. Just go from the scratch. From the beginning. You have to start your journey from the beginning. You should know the concept first. Okay. What is variable? Okay. And then followed by what are the types of, what are the data types are available. Okay. How to declare a particular variable. How to retrieve those variables. Okay. What is the syntax we have to follow. Just learn it, okay, from the beginning. And like no, in order to do each and everything, like no, this is enough. Like no, refer only 1 or 2 sites. Okay, when I go with like no, tutorial point is 1, then W3 schools. So this is also one of the very good. This is for beginners. Like no, this is one of the very good site. Like no, where I want to search it for VB. ASP. Okay. So these are all the jQuery, okay, Java, Python, okay, what is CSS, what is HTML, what is JavaScript, what is SQL. Okay. These are all very important. But just like no, spend 1 hour, that is enough. Daily spend 1 hour to learn new. That means to learn like no, to learn ASP.NET or like no C#. Mostly like no concentrate on coding. How to do that? What is the syntax we have to follow when you use C# or VB? Okay. So what is the difference between? See, nobody tells this, friends. Because that too, see, when I go for instant, they never like no teach all these things. They never tell all these things. So they need money. They don't need like no what is your background, how did you struggle in the like no once you finish this course, because they need money. Like no, they don't want again like no what is your future, however it may be. Like no, they don't need, right? So after your class is over, who are you? What is the relationship we are having with us, with them? That is what. Okay. So okay, this is all about okay split function. This is how we will okay then based on the type of variable, so we have to use according to that. Okay. Now split function we use in order to retrieve or traverse data from the array. So we have to use for each. See, that you have to know. You have to know. See, for example, I have a data. So my requirement is I need to extract the data by using split. Okay, after split I got the one data variable. So after that, how to traverse it? That means traverse is nothing but how to read one by one element, one by one value from the array. You should know that. So I have to use for loop. Okay, so for loop, after that what, if you come across another use case, okay, that use case is I have the data like this. I will make it short. Okay, this is the message I have. Or okay, now we have seen strings, right? Okay, so I want to find out 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9. So I want to find out the last word out of a string. How to get? Or I want to get out the middle word, or I want to get the first word out of a string. These are all very important in interview. They will ask you they will give one string. Can you please fetch me the last word in the string, or the first word, or the middle word? How can you fetch it? Okay, so for that, what we have to use? So the split function is space. Correct? I use space. So here, whenever you are using for each loop in order to retrieve all the values from the string. Now I split the string using space. So all the values are coming to an array. Okay, and then I need to know item of 0. Okay, what is represent 0? 0 represents the first index of a value. Okay, 0 is nothing but a index. So now I use, what is it, message box. Okay, here I tell item of 0. See, item of, I got the syntax. By default it shows as a syntax. Item of 0, index as integer, as character. So that means that, see, this is called intelligence. So whenever we are trying to identify something, so if that is available, then it will show the syntax. Index of item dot. Okay. Item of 0 means that is the first element. So here one more thing is index. So what is the output of this for each loop? It is index. So the 0 base index of the current element in the collection. So here control K, use index. Okay, so rather than using 0, you just use index as well. So here index should be, see, I did not provide any, I did not create the variable from here. Using assign statement, if you create a variable, so by default it will be of type string. But here, whenever you are using a activity, by using that activity, if you are finding what is the output of that, so then it automatically decides by this activity. Okay, whatever the output it is there, we have to use that output only. Index. Okay, so so I got A. Next is I. So then I got an error. So the index was outside the bounds of an array. What is this, man? AE. Okay, A, I got it, and E, I got it. So first letter of the first element and first element of the second word. Okay, so I got that index. So now, so I stopped it. So now I will give 0. Okay, so 0 is nothing but the first element. So now in the message box we will get only hey, this is not correct. So item of 0. So but here it is showing all the values with, okay, yeah, in the bottom we use right line, right? So we are getting each, but when I use index of 0, we are not getting the correct values. So this is how you can debug an application. This is called a debugging. So item dot index of, okay, or item dot item of, so str split dot length. Okay, so if I use this one, so we'll see what is the output we get. So index was outside the bounds of an array. So whenever you are using index, it should be -1. Okay, why use -1? So this is split length. So the length is for 10 characters. When the item is coming, so like no starting with 0, so it should be length -1. So for example, like no, there are 10 items, 10 values in the array. So whenever it is accessing one by one I value from the loop, from array, by using loop, so it will like no takes the index of 0, 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 like that. Okay, so for that length -1, sorry, so right click and disable it. I don't want to use it now, so I disable this. So here string split, right? String split of 0. Okay, so without using for loop, I need to increment some value, right? So for we have to use assign. So here I will create one variable called, so anyway, like now we have index, right? So I will make use of this index is 0. Index is 0. So here is index equal to index plus 1. So I am incrementing value to 1. So and then I will, rather than using split of 0, I will use index. Okay, so now see. See, there are a lot of ways. So here See, while debugging, there are a lot of options. See, first option is step into. Press F11. We got an element. Okay, so this is first we are incrementing and then using this. So rather than that, what we have to supposed to do that is, what we supposed to do, okay, so now my battery is getting low. Step into. So see, now it displays and step into. So it will incrementing one value. Okay. So what we have to use? We have to use another way of executing this, because like now, in order to know the first value, so I use index of 0. So the last value is, I have to use this this one. This is the first value, so I can use array of this one. So now str split dot length, so -1. Okay, so now it will display the see. Okay, so the last value it is displayed. So these like this they will ask you in interview, how do you find out the first value, last value? Okay, and so name we got, so that is the last value, right? It is displayed. This is how we have to use. So you should know, that's what. So if you are able to explore more, so then you will get a lot of ideas, a lot of functions available in a same string. Tomorrow we will see integers. Okay, and then how an integer can be provide a value, assign a value to an integer, and how to, if the array means how you will add the data into the array using integers. Okay, and then we have list, what is the difference between. Okay, so do you have any doubts? Friends, any doubts? So don't think that today in order to motivate you only I took some 10 minutes of time, nothing else. Hemant, did you understand?